A lot of time when I do patient counseling, they ask me about all the things that they can take, either natural supplement or over-the-counter product, because prescription drugs, they are effective, they are potent, but at the same time, they can cause a lot of side effects. If we have a holistic or natural alternative, I always recommend that for my patients, my family, even myself. So I am always doing researches about natural products and supplement out there, and just different alternatives that can help everybody to have better health. Within the past year, working in a hospital and talking to colleagues, I have seen a lot of people coming to doctor's office or come to pharmacy, and they have complained about having tinnitus.
This is very frustrating. Live with the symptoms and kind of adapt to the symptoms and just hope that it becomes background noise and that it goes away. It can be overwhelming and it can just really disrupt your quality of life. There's a huge population of veterans that are living with tinnitus. Military service members, your people who listen to loud music, musicians, construction workers, line workers, people who work with industrial machinery get tinnitus over time.
Tinnitus is actually exacerbated by stress and anxiety and all the mental health conditions, and it's very prevalent within the past year with the pandemic going on, and it's just stressful for everybody. So I have seen that a lot more. Tinnitus is not relieved by prescription medication, unfortunately.
That can be related to stress, or that can be related to some medical problems. It's also related to medications, toxicity. There's something called ototoxicity. Medications that are ototoxic, they damage your ears. People who've been on chemotherapy drugs for a long time, a lot of those drugs are ototoxic and they damage the hearing devices and the hearing mechanisms in your ears. Aspirin too, if you're on prolonged aspirin treatment, you could suffer from tinnitus. When you go to bed at night, your tinnitus is going to be raging. It's going to be so loud, it's going to be like a constant, incessant drumbeat, and it's going to drive you nuts, and it's going to affect the quality of your sleep. You're not going to be able to sleep, get restorative, healthy, relaxing sleep. You're going to wake up the next day not refreshed. This is going to become an endless cycle. You would never think that your tinnitus can lead to kind of, depression, fatigue, anxiety, just poor cognitive performance from just lack of sleep. In addition to stress and other medical problems and anxiety and depression, which can contribute to that, really the big one is drugs.
So a lot of my patients getting relief by herbal supplement rather than prescription medication.
It's not so much what caused your tinnitus, it's what you're trying to do about it.
The three main ingredients of Tinnitus Guard is niacin, folate, and garlic. So what they do is that they improve blood flow to the inner ear and the middle ear and improve the symptom of tinnitus.
Everything is kind of interrelated. Nothing is in isolation. When it comes to the kind of like health, nothing kind of occurs in a vacuum.
These ingredients right here, they also have anti-inflammatory effect. Another good thing about these products is that because it improves blood flow, it also works to help lower your cholesterol and just improve your overall health. These products are great, they are safe, and they are effective. If you incorporate this with a healthy lifestyle, you should really see an effect within like 8 weeks to like 3 months.
Over the past year or so, I've had ringing in my ears. Probably caused by the stress of everyday life and what's going on in the world. I did some research and I found this product, Tinnitus Guard, which I take twice daily, and it's really helped out over the last few months to reduce that ringing in my ears. Along with that, it seems like my blood pressure was lower. I seem more healthy. I have been eating better, incorporating better diet and exercise, but I believe a lot of Tinnitus Guard has helped with the ringing in my ears and helped me become a healthier person.
My name's Shannon. And I own a dance studio that I've been running for the past 17 years. During the pandemic, as things got very tough for us and we had to close, I noticed that I had a lot of stress and I would end up with buzzing and ringing in my ears, especially at nighttime when I would come home and need to rest for the next day. I had a friend recommend Tinnitus Guard to me, and this, along with a healthy diet and more exercise and a little more rest time, I've noticed that over the past 2 months, I've had a decrease in the amount of buzzing and ringing in my ears. So I definitely recommend Tinnitus Guard as a more natural way to relieve the buzzing and ringing in your ears.
Starting at about 6 months into the pandemic, I started getting a ringing in my ear. It's probably because we are all under a lot of stress. Lucky for me, I ran into a friend who had gone through the same thing, but he found a solution. He said I should take Tinnitus Guard. And about the 3-month or 4-month mark, after starting Tinnitus Guard, it will go away. And it did. And I'm happy. I would for sure recommend Tinnitus Guard to anybody who's going through the same thing.
For the past 2 months, since I've been taking Tinnitus Guard, it's helped me tremendously, along with regular diet and exercise. I'm going to continue to take it, and I highly recommend Tinnitus Guard. If you're in a situation like me, where you've gone to see doctors about the ringing in your ears, and there's nothing that they say they can do for you, I highly recommend you try this, because it has helped me get my life back. And I want the same for everybody else.
I've been working in construction for years, and it's my tinnitus. I've been struggling with it. I've been ignoring it until it got to the point where it was unbearable. After complaining to a friend of mine, he recommended a product called Tinnitus Guard. He encouraged me to stick with it. A few weeks gone by, I noticed some slight improvements. But about 2 or 3 months in, before I even realized it, the tinnitus is essentially gone. So I definitely can attest to a higher quality and better quality of sleep. No more ringing in my ears. What can I say? Tinnitus Guard just works.
About 6 months ago, I had this terrible ringing in my ears, and I decided to go to the doctor's, and he said I had tinnitus. I got some of the Tinnitus Guard, and I've been using it for about 3 months now. And I have to say, along with my diet and my exercise, it's really been working. I can watch TV now. I can lay in bed and not have to hear that ringing all the time. I really think I'm going to give it a couple more months, and hopefully it'll continue.
Hello, I'm Dr. Mandira Mehra, a double board certified physician that specializes in neurology and pain management. I know that if you're watching this video, then you or somebody you love wants or needs and is looking for a solution to that annoying and irritating ringing or humming in the ear that is also known as tinnitus. Tinnitus is a common problem in adults and can be from a number of underlying conditions. Often there isn't a specific medication that can be given to solve this problem, so it's important that you have a multifactorial approach to stopping tinnitus. This can include things like focusing on a healthy diet, exercise, or physical therapy, and taking supplements like Tinnitus Guard, which is full of natural herbs that will improve your blood flow and circulation. I love Tinnitus Guard because it's research-based and the components do what they say they're going to do. This company really did their research to provide an amazing product that I can stand behind. Now, going with a holistic approach means that this at first may take 4 to 6 months to work, because the research and the studies backs that that's how long it takes natural supplements and a healthy diet that can improve your natural circulation. It is of utmost importance to communicate with your doctor and work together. It's time to enjoy your life and stop tinnitus, and you can do that with Tinnitus Guard.